guys, welcome to my channel. And today's video I'm gonna do a book haul of the books that I bought. It's like a mini book haul because all my books I've been reading are like on Kindle, and if I like them then I buy them, because I used to like just buy the books. If I don't like them, return them, and it was a lot of work, so I didn't want to do that. So I just got Kindle. I literally read. If I like it, buy it. Amo Jones, when I tell you I love her, I love her. So when I saw that she released Wicked, I was like, okay, you got me. Because I also have Sickle. So this is where you met Wicked. So when he had a book, I was like, ain't no way. And I had to, when I tell you, this one had my favorite trope. Like, I don't know, not many people like this trope, but I don't get it. Like, I like that trope, like the secret pregnancy trope. Like, I love that trope. And this is also enemies to lovers. And this book, I love enemies to lovers. It like when the male characters in a book is like badass, like don't, you know, if I don't know, I have a thing for like bad boys in books. Like if it's a nice boy, I kind of stop reading it. I think I'm crazy, but it's like I like when he be like, you know, when the girl is like submissive and then the guy is like dominant. Ruby. This book is about Wicked and Ruby. So I don't know how to explain it without giving it away, guys. You just have to go in blind. But all you know, like, I don't want to explain it. But the trope in these books are enemies to lovers and surprise pregnancy and hidden identity. That's all I'm going to say. Because I feel like if I explain it, I'm going to ruin it. And I don't want to ruin it. So Wicked, guys, give it a try. You don't have to read Sickle in order to read Wicked, but if you read Sickle, you gonna love Wicked. I was gonna call him Wicked, but some people like Sickle more than Wicked, but I like Wicked more. Like, he could get it. And the second book that I read, a lot of people, I saw mixed reviews on this book. That's why I didn't want to read it. But it's been out forever. I don't know. Let me not say forever because I don't know how much. But I saw this review on it. And it made me not want to read it. But then I was like, one day I was running out of stuff to read. So I was like, let me give it a chance. You know, maybe like, because usually with me, I love when I like, at first I'm like, oh, I don't want to read a book. And then they prove me wrong. I love that. Like, that just make my day. And the fact that I waited so long to read this book because I thought I was gonna like it, and then I read it, it's part of my top 10 of 2022. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the words. Yes, this book. If you've been waiting, you saw a mixed review on it, and you don't want to read it, please do. Because when I tell you, this book is friends to lovers, and then it turns from friends to lovers to enemies to lovers, and it's about a rock star and a thick girl. I don't want to call her nerd, but she's smart and she get bullied, but it's also a bully romance. I usually don't like bully romance, but when I tell you, it was written so well that, like, I didn't get bored. Like, I didn't even know the book was so long because I read it on my Kindle, and I binge read this. Like, I read it in one day. This is about Lennon and Ashley, and Lennon he want to be a musician. Like, he's in a band and he want to be a musician, and Ashley is already battling bullying because she's thick and they just keep bullying. She's a smart girl. So when Lennon needed a tutor, Ashley decided to tutor him. And that's how they became friends. And after they became friends, they started hitting it on, catching feelings. And then something happened. Lennon did something to Ashley, which made them miss, like, was it 10 years of each other's life? I think it was 10 years. And then they later on meet on because Lennon is battling an addiction because he lost somebody close to him. So it's really hard on him. So when he saw Ashley again, like, the feeling just started, like, getting... It's like, what I love about this book is towards the end how he changed. Like I love, like, the way he changed towards the end was, like, the best thing ever. And I was really... I think this book made me cry. Because he was willing... I don't think I should say. But the fact that he didn't want to mess it up a second time and change himself so they could be together made my day. Like, this book was so good. The drama, the everything, how they got back together, how they was... I love it. I freaking love it. And then the other book that I read was part of a series that I own. So many books in the series. Right now I own 7. And then 8 just came out. So I was like, you know what? Yes. So this one is Obsession Unit. If you haven't read the Maid series, you need to get to it. Because when I tell you, let me see if I could show it. I have all the series, guys. Like, I'm really like an addict. If you see it on top, like right there, I have all the series. Like, I have all the series except 4, which is the Dad series. I don't know. I didn't like it. So I returned it. But after that, I have all the series. This one's about Alessio and Gabrielle. Alessio is the youngest brother of the male lead in the first book. So I've been reading his journey throughout the other people books. So I knew who he was and I fell in love with him. But I didn't think he was gonna have a book because it took forever. So I'm just like, when I saw this, they released this, I was like... And it has my favorite show, Secret Baby. I don't know. I love Secret Pregnancy. It just creates so much drama. Like, I need drama. Like, this is the problem with me. Like, if a book don't have drama, I don't think I'm going to read it. It's just who I am. So, I can't. But this book was really good. Gabrielle and Alessio met when... They randomly met when Alessio got hurt and Gabrielle helped him. And... he thanked her for it and then he left to go back home because he just came in to do something and he got attacked. So when he said he was gonna come back because he already, like, you know, he was attracted to her, so he's like, I'm gonna come back. And then they started sleeping each other, but it was just sleeping. They didn't like identify anything but feelings, so it was getting a little deeper. And then Alessio left to go back home, and he told Gabriella that he was coming, but she didn't, for some reason she didn't believe him. She like, he's not gonna come back, blah blah blah, like, I'm tired of this. And then she like moved, and when Alessio finally come back, didn't find her, he was like so mad. But they literally met each other by accident through a mutual friend, which they didn't know they had, which was really dope. Like, when I tell the drama was so cute. But this, I'm not gonna lie, this one was not my favorite. It had the tropes that I like, but like something was missing. Like, I don't know what was missing, but you guys will love it. You guys will love it. I think this is more of like a friends to lovers. I don't think it's enemies to lovers because they hate each other at the beginning. But yeah, this is low-key kind of one night stay. 2 nights stay. It was not really good, honestly. But then there goes my favorite books. When I tell you these books make my day, like, I've been through a lot this whole the last weeks of 2022. So when I saw that this, guys, like, I highly recommend these books. Not that I don't like the other books, I highly recommend the other books because they like really good, but these specific books made my day. So the first one, I don't even know which one's my favorite because everyone has, like, that's what I love about a series. Like, each of them has like something special about them. So I'm like, there's no like best out of them. Like, all of them have something special. So I'm just like, I can't pick, and I Like, I won't. Let me stop. This series was by Rina Camp. So this one is God of Malice by Rina Camp. Look at that cover. From the minute you see that cover, you just like, oh my god, this, like, when I tell you guys, this book was so good. Killian, I'm not gonna lie, you get it. Killian was so like high. He's mean. This one, he's a psychopath. He's literally a psychopath. This book is between Killian and Glendon. Glendon, they met because Glendon was about to commit suicide where he was at a rooftop where he was at. So, it's so crazy, guys. Like, if you're not 18 plus, please do not read this, because this really like it has some trigger warning, because she was about to commit suicide because of her friend died. So she was at the period where she's like low. She was about to commit suicide, but then she changed her mind. But Killian crazy ass literally pushed her off the roof, hold her by her feet, and said, bro, I don't even know if I should say this, but guys, this is crazy. Like, he looked at me like, if you don't smite, you're gonna die. Literally, that's all I'm gonna have to say. Let me just say the tropes. This is a enemies to lovers, psychopath, stalker, obsessive. I think that's it. And plus, her brother and him are like enemies. They clash. So when they find out that there was a relationship, oh hell, lose. But this is also a college bully romance. I don't want to explain it because I don't know if YouTube will block me, because low-key it's crazy. And that's why I highly recommend, guys, like, you would thank me later. You don't have to read the parents' book to read this, but if you want, you can, to make it more interesting, because I feel like I'm part of the family, because you know, but you don't have to. So I'm like, guys, this will make your day. If you like a dark romance type of college enemies to lovers, I highly recommend. And then the second book is God of Pain. Let me tell you about this book. This book, since God of Malice was so good, so I was still on God. My mind was still there, so I was distracted. So I took a break from reading this because I thought it was boring. But it was because I've been thinking about God of Malice because it was so good. And then something told me, like, you know what? Like, stop. Just read it. Like, take your time and read it. When I tell you, this couple, this is like dominant man and a submissive girl. And it was also, she had a crush on him. Let me say the name of this is Creighton and Anika's story. So Anika is, her family is part of the Bratva. Yeah, the Russian Bratva. And he is part of the, I think the girl and the boy in this are like cousins. But he's fucked up in the head. Creighton is fucked up in the head. So he don't think that he should be loved. You know, the whole like, I don't think I deserve love, I don't think I have feelings type of guy. While Anika is like all shiny. Even though she grew up in a mafia world, her parents treat her like the princess. So this is also a grumpy sunshine trope. So Anika had a crush on him for the longest. So she kept, you know, yo, when I tell you this girl got game, she got game. She kept flirting with him until she like got him. But little does she know that he's not so quiet and so nice, because the way he portrayed himself, like he's just minding his business, he's quiet at first, and then when he finally, when she finally caught his attention, when I tell you this, but her brother is crazy, so that's where all the drama comes from, because her brother has a book, which I'm about to give it, which, oh my god, her brother's book is God of Wrath. I don't know how to say that, wrath. When I tell you her brother is crazy, her brother is crazy. But Creighton and Anika, you guys will love. It's not an enemies to lover, it's a grumpy sunshine, obsessive man. There's a captor and captive at one point. It has like everything, guys. When I tell you, that's why I love these books, because it's not just one trope, it's so many, and you just gotta go in blind. But I won't disappoint you guys. Like, you guys should like give it a shot. But let's get to this couple, God of Wrath. This couple just came out. When I tell you, oh my god, like this couple, this is between Jeremy and Cicely. I love her name, Jeremy and Cicely. And they met through, this is also a best friend brother trope, because Anika and Cicely are like friends, so that's how she met Jeremy. And the way she met Jeremy was because Jeremy is overprotective over Anika, you know, brothers, siblings. So they went to this fighting club that they usually go to, and then Anika wasn't supposed to be there, so then Jeremy was like, go home. And Cicely was like, who are you? Or like, why are you telling her to go home? Blah blah. So she's not having it. So that's not how she caught Jeremy attention. She caught Jeremy attention because the school that Jeremy's go to, mind you, they don't go to the same college. The school that Jeremy goes to, he like, how do I say this? They have this thing where it's like a ritual where they find new members. Like, they have to like wear a mask and they have to run. So the ones that don't get caught are the ones that are part of the group, and if they get caught, they're eliminated. But Cicely was not supposed to be there because she don't go to her school. So when Jeremy saw her, he literally like noticed her because she has like silver hair, which I think is really dope. Like, she has silver hair, and he saw her at the ritual, and at first he didn't know, like, but then he caught on later when she spoke. That's how she caught his attention, and from there he started stalking her. But she has a kink. I don't know if I should say it. It's like a fake rib kink. And she's ashamed of it. But it's come from her trauma. Because her old boyfriend did something to her that made her have this type of trauma. And she's always been like ashamed of that kink. And Jeremy also has that kink. Because, you know, he likes to be in control. He's very dominant. So that's where they like. So Jeremy started like stalking Anika, which is a stalker romance also. When I tell you, guys, you will not be disappointed. Like, it has so many tropes in ones. Like, you got like enemies to lovers, not really friends to lover, but friends to lovers, grumpy sunshine, stalker romance, obsessive lead, and the way that like the man in these books change for their girl is so sexy. Like, they're very like, and there's like also like, they're not really jealous, but like there's scenes where he's very like, you're mine, like nobody could touch you, blah blah. But these are all the books. Let me forget into that. These are all the books. I want to buy more books, but it's just like, I'm on a budget. So for now, Kindle will do. But the next video that I think that I'll be doing is of the parents' book, because I need to have their book. Like, I want to have their book so bad. Like, they're part of my top 10. That's why I haven't made the video. But like, I think I'm just gonna make it, because why not? But if you guys love and cherish this video, please subscribe, because these books, when I tell you, you will not be disappointed. Like, I highly recommend. You will not be disappointed. So this is it. Goodbye. Have a nice day.